KPM.
Let me try target and... Hey, why didn't it move much? Mr. Q, is there something wrong with the board or the chip maybe?
No, there's nothing wrong with the board or the chip. What you need is actually this magic powder.
Magic powder?
Instantly you'll see the differences.
Oh wow, okay. So
let's have a look, yeah?
Will this help me to win? Okay, let's
so.
see how this magic powder works. Ooh, okay, so I think I'm gonna score this one.
I just put some on
score
top
this one.
this area and this area.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Magic powder, are you gonna help me win this game?
Okay.
And let me try again. And I'm gonna score and target and... Oh! Oh, okay.
Almost
there, but that's better. Wow, what is this magic powder? What does it do?
We'll find it out later.
Hello everyone, you are now watching DD TV KPM and we are in the slot of level 2 and the subject that we're going to learn today is very interesting. It's Science DLP for Year 6 and my name is Hanif Sean. I think you do play Carom, don't you? Because I just played the game. But we are definitely wondering, what was that magic powder about? You have seen our teacher's profile, but before the teacher joined me here today, we also have our sign language interpreter, which is Teacher Ida. Hello, Teacher Ida. How are you today? Teacher Ida, did you play Carom? Oh, I'm sure you enjoy as well. And of course, with me, the teacher who will be teaching today is Mr. Quek. Hello, Mr. Quek.
Hi, Hanif.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. And I can call you Mr. Q, right?
Yes, you can.
Right. Mr. Q, I'm wondering, we played Carom and then you put some magic powder and suddenly I'm able to hit the chip further. What is going on here?
You see, this magic powder is actually called the talcum powder. So this talcum powder actually reduces the friction between the chip and also the board. Therefore, it can move further.
It can move further. Very interesting. And of course, Mr. Q, I think before we go deeper in this topic, we do have 4 pupils joining us online. Hello, everyone. Can you wave at us here? There they are. They're looking very excited. Can I get your help, Mr. Q, to introduce our pupils?
Yeah, sure. On the top left, we have Adam Firdaus from SK Kampung Lindungan. Hi, Adam. Then next, at the bottom, we have Zarik Zakwan. Hi, Zarik. He is also from SK Kampung Lindungan. Okay, and then we have the top right corner, we have Alisa Kaisara from SK Kampung Lindungan. And finally, Shiva Anjali from SK UJ 12. Hi, Shiva. Hi.
Oh, I can get the energy from our 4 pupils today. And Mr. Q, you were talking about friction. Is that something that we're going to explore together?
Yes, today we are going to talk about frictional force. So frictional force, as you see, hold on, I'll get the slides on. Okay. Alright. So what is frictional force? Frictional force is produced when 2 surfaces are in contact with each other. As you see from the slide, you can see that a crate is actually in contact with the surface. Therefore, frictional force occurs. Alright? And then, as you can see here, frictional force is always applied in the opposite direction of the movement of the object. From the slide, you can see here that when the crate is actually moving forward, there's actually another force moving backwards, which is also known as the frictional force. Then that is the direction of it. Okay, so Hanif, can you help me with the question, this picture on the whiteboard here. So there's a boy who is cycling here, right? Can you use the green arrow to show the direction of the movement?
Right. I think he is cycling towards the right side.
Yeah.
That side. So the arrow would go to the right, I guess. Is that right, Mr. Q?
Excellent. Okay, so using the red arrow, could you please show everyone at home what is the direction of the frictional force?
The red arrow here, so you mentioned that the frictional force is opposing the motion.
Yes, it is
So,
opposing the motion.
If the green arrow motion is going to the right, then the frictional force should be going the opposite way, which is to the left. Is that right, Mr. Q?
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Hanif. To further understand this topic, so I have prepared this this investigation.
A little
okay.
experiment that we're going to have.
Yes.
I love this.
So by using technology, now we can have this inclinometer.
Inclinometer?
Yes, this inclinometer is actually used to measure the degree of the slope. Okay, so what we have here is we have an eraser and also the sharpener. So this eraser, we are going to see which of these two objects fall down first, yeah?
Okay. So we have an inclinometer, we have an eraser and a sharpener.
Yeah, so Hanif, could you help me to read the readings on the inclinometer when one of the objects starts to fall?
Okay. So let me try. Oh, there you go.
Oops, hold on, yeah?
Okay. So we have the eraser again and the sharpener, and I'm going to read the reading on the inclinometer.
Okay. Oops,
And
hold on.
I think right now, okay, we're still flat. Of course, preparing for the investigation. You can try this at home as well, my friends.
Okay.
And let's bring it down. Oh, there you go. That was at about 15 degrees of inclination, Mr. Q.
All right.
And the sharpener is already off the board.
Okay, now let's see how much longer does it take for this eraser to actually move down, yeah?
All right, so that was at 15 degrees. Oh, there you go. That's about 25 degrees. 25 degrees of inclination, and the eraser, whoop, went down.
All right, so students online, could you please tell me, put up your hand, raise your hand to who wants to answer this here. Can you tell me which object went down first?
They raised their hands so quick.
Raise your hands up. All right, we have Shivanjali. Shivanjali, which object went down first?
It's sharpener.
Okay, the reason is because sharpener has less friction. Therefore, it slides down faster compared to the others, compared to the eraser. So it shows here that the eraser has a higher frictional force compared to the sharpener. Okay, moving forward, let us look at some of the effects of frictional force here. So there are definitely advantages and disadvantages for it. So let us look at some of the advantages of frictional force. So as you can see here, rubber can erase the writings on a paper. As you know, everyone at home or at school, usually students will use erasers at home to erase the pencil markings.
The writings,
right?
yeah, that is right.
And then brake pads can slow down bicycles and stop their movement. So as you can see here, I've prepared a bicycle here. So this bicycle, as you move forward, and if you want to stop the bicycle, we are going to press the brake pad, and instantly you'll realize that it is not moving at all, okay? Why? Because the brake pad increases the frictional force. Increases the frictional force, therefore it resists the movement of the bicycle moving forward. Next we have the match, okay? Have you liked the match before?
Yes, I have.
So this is actually the match, and when we place this match on top of another surface and we scrub it real hard, it will definitely light the match up. Why? Because of frictional force. Frictional force, as mentioned earlier, is happens when two surfaces are in contact with each other.
Right. And my friends at home, when you try this with a match, be careful because there might be fire. So do it with your parents or an older sibling around with you. Right, Mr. Q?
Yeah. And then moving forward, we have the sandpaper. This is a sandpaper. Sandpaper is used to smoothen the rough surface of the wood. So this is a piece of wood. Can you touch this piece of wood? Is it coarse or is it smooth?
Oh, this is not that smooth though.
Yeah. In order to make it smooth, what we can do is we're going to rub it against the sandpaper.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is it smoother now?
Oh, this is much smoother. Yes, that's right.
Okay, and last of all, we have the tread patterns on vehicles. So vehicle tires have tread patterns to prevent us from, to increase the grip on the soil, okay? And also in vans and cars and any other vehicles we have tread patterns. So
Even
that,
on the bicycle.
yeah, to avoid accidents or
Right.
slippery roads. Okay, and now let us look at the disadvantages of frictional force. So frictional force can wear out shoe soles. The worn out shoe soles can cause us to slip easily. For example, here I have, this is slippers I have lah. Okay, so if you can see clearly that the tread marks have already faded, right? Okay, the tread mark has already faded. Therefore, I need to change my slippers soon.
Please do. We need to stay safe.
All right, and last of all, we have the loud noise. Loud noise is produced when drilling. It is because of the frictional force. Therefore, it is wise, especially when we stay in apartments or condos, we cannot, drill during the weekends, or it will disturb the neighborhood.
Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Q. We have to be considerate to our neighbours. And now we're going to take a short break. So much more that we're going to learn today. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned with us on D8 TV KPM.